So do you find when you go talk to companies, when you're out learning the next new thing or when the new thing is coming down the pipeline, that there's that same analogy where there's people you run into and they're going, yeah, no, I can do this. And you're going, no, you really can't. And then there's other people that are going, oh, I can't do that. That's in the gray. And you're like, no, this is actually legitimate. Do you cross that? Do you run into those scenarios?
Only every day. Only every day. Let me give you an example, and two different clients, unnamed. I have one major national account that they are compliance is their focus. I mean, they want to make sure they're absolutely compliant. If abandonment rate goes above 0.5%, they get nervous when we know that it can be 3%. Over the time frame that they look at. But when they go above 0.5%, so I had a conversation with them and said, "Hey guys, your abandonment rate is running really, really low." I said, I don't know if maybe you can get higher efficiency with your agents if you tune it up a little bit if you want. I said, I'm not telling you what to do, and I'm not going to. I'm not your counselor, but I noticed that your abandonment rate is very, very low. Are your agents maintaining their efficiency? Are you getting enough calls and so that they're not waiting idle? And their response back to me is, yes, we're happy with our efficiency. Let me tell you how our customer profiles react if they get a call and we're not there to answer it. They immediately want to be put on the do not call list. So for us, it's a business risk that we want to be able to contact them on a regular basis, and we don't want them to be put on a do not call list. So we have found over time that running our abandonment rates low, keeping them very, very low, is the best business solution for us versus, yeah, we can run up to 3%, but how many more people are going to be put us on the do not call list? And he goes, we don't want to lose those potential customers because we find over time that keeping the abandonment rate is really low is best for our business. And that's a perfect business case. Other ones don't have that at all. In fact, I have others that are going over the 3%, and there's reasons for it. But I say, look, guys, just to let you know, I'm not your compliance officer, but you're running over your 3%, and here's all the information to show you that. And they said, yeah, but we've got our agents working both an inbound and an outbound skill. So if inbound calls come, they're going to take precedence over the outbound, and we're going to answer the inbound call. And I said, okay, you've got blended skill set, an inbound and an outbound at the same time. But realize as those inbounds are unpredictable, you don't know when they're going to come in. You're mixing two skill levels, inbound and outbound, so that you're placing a call. Someone answers, and the agent picks up and answers. You're having a higher abandonment rate, and their concept is those inbound calls are way more valuable to us than an outbound call. If someone's calling us, they probably want to do business. We're going to take those calls. And I said, okay, well, we just keep in mind we have to watch our abandonment ratios and things like that. And they said, we're aware of it. We thanks for pointing it out. We see your stats. We understand what's happening. We know exactly what's going on with our system. And that's a risk tolerance if we tweak over it every now and then that we can accept. So two different cases, but on the same concept of abandonment rates and or mixed skills and how they run a business and what their risk tolerance levels are. So yeah, as I said, I kind of jokingly said, we see it every day. And I had a discussion yesterday with a client as well on this very topic. So those are the type of things that, yes, we're very much in the know on, and I can see what clients are doing and try to help them maximize efficiency. At the same time, help them make sure that they understand the compliance parameters on each side of it, and they decide how they want to run their business. So yeah, it's part of what we do. That's just part of what we do.